Hi everyone, it's Jen from Tarot Spirit here for your weekly reading. I apologize, I have I don't know, allergies, I think, something going on. I don't really feel sick, but I'm stuffy, so I apologize. Um, so let's put some cards up. Last week wasn't so bad, after all. Using the Wildwood deck again. I can't, I'm just really into it, so. All right, well, let's just get started. So the 10 of Pentacles, or the 10 of Stones in this deck. I love this card. This is a really wonderful card. We had it just a couple weeks ago during Thanksgiving. The key word is home, and that's really my interpretation of this card, even though Pentacles do point to material things, concrete things such as money, houses, material wealth, and things like that. I really feel like this card in particular is more about what a stable family life is really like, a solid foundation. If you see it's the tree is almost growing out of it looks like a house type structure. There's like an entryway right there with two pillars. And that only I think it's, if you have a very strong foundation from your family of unconditional love and support to be who you are and explore and live your life, the journey of life, and that they're there to support you, not control you, and give you opportunities that then sprouts this tree of life out of that, then you can really, your life journey can begin on that strong foundation. And there is in these stones here a man and a woman. They are the sort of the anchors, and that could very easily be two women or two men. I don't mean to be literal about that, but just a family creating the wonderful foundation for you to have your life. And I certainly feel that way myself. I'm very fortunate. So let's see what that is building on. So the green woman. This is the Empress in a traditional tarot deck. And she's all about creativity, fertility. She's Mother Earth. She's a mother. She's a nurturer. There's a very strong creative side to this woman, this card. And it does sort of go back to what I was just saying, that in the setting of the 10 of Stones, you have the ability, if you've created a good foundation, to create and explore and become and let your creative and intuitive, she's not as intuitive as the High Priestess, but she definitely still is, and there is water in front of her. She's more of a creator. So with your foundations of home, you're able to explore your creative side. And there is some fire under here, so she's passionate and intuitive. She's sort of the embodiment, maybe, of all the positive sides of the Queen, might be a good way to look at her. And she's able to use all of that to inspire her and create amazing things. So let's go on to the next card. Another stone card, the Page of Stones. So the Page of Pentacles. So I tend to read the middle card as the main card and the other two cards supporting it. And I really feel with the page that the foundation has really been set for a creative endeavor to really blossom in your life at this time. That you've been, and it may not even be the family, it may be that you've been setting the foundation of your life up till now to get you to a point where you can really allow your creativity to flourish, your ideas to flourish, your passion to flourish. So this pages represent beginnings, and this one is very. He's not as cautious as his father, um, or the knight, which represents change, but slow change in this suit because it's very grounded. So he's not quite as grounded, but still quite cautious. I mean, if you think of one of these big cats, this is a lynx. A big cat like this will stalk, probably not the best analogy, but will take a long time to stalk and track their prey. They don't just willy nilly run after something all of a sudden. They watch and study and very slowly go after it. So that's, you know, a good, the analogy of that is the carefulness and the patience that this page actually has, as opposed to maybe the page of wands that's just going to rush in there, or the page of night that's just going to say the first thing on their mind and maybe regret it later, or the page of cups who would be have emotion sort of driving their actions. This has, and you could maybe even say that this page is, maybe a little materialistic, but I think in the setting of the other cards, there's an extremely good foundation at this point in your life to start really seriously considering and pursuing some creative endeavors that maybe you've always wanted to do but didn't feel you were able to do in the past. And I think using the energy of these stone cards of being very methodical, so balancing your creativity and your passion about what it is you want to create with some very sound, um, grounded advice like uh, going to a bank, going to a lawyer, making lists, really making sure you have all your ducks in a row as you pursue this. Do it, really, if you're looking at a new business, treat it like a business and do everything right and have a business plan. Get a consultant if you don't know what to do. Um, no cutting corners, even if it takes a while and it's going to make it take longer than you would want. Do it right from the beginning. The suit of stones does things in its positive way right from the beginning. Sets aside 10% for retirement or rainy day. They don't cut corners, which is why they've created such a strong foundation. I think this is a beautiful reading. I think the time is ripe to pursue more creative endeavors, your dreams. Even for some reason, pregnancy keeps coming up. I'm certainly not talking about me at my age, but um, I just, that she's a mother. She's a Mother Earth. She creates, she grows things. The birth of a creative endeavor, it just keeps coming to mind. So really, if you have something creative, make a list of ideas, what you want, and really start doing the research necessary to make it happen. I think this is really exciting. Listen, don't dismiss thoughts and dreams and as unattainable, or uh, don't be negative about it, because this reading is certainly saying that there is a really strong possibility that these things, you can manifest these things and they'll be um, successful. So have a wonderful week. I'm excited. What a nice read.